Lofi Poli Sci coming in nice and easy on this Friday, bringing you the freshness that is what's going on in the world today. Michael Pickering here out in New Orleans. What a beautiful sunny spring day it is in New Orleans. But let's get to it, the news fresh off that press. To Pakistan we go, where Prime Minister Khan looks like he's going through a vote of no confidence on Monday, people. Big news here. And for those that aren't familiar with parliamentary systems or votes of no confidence on prime ministers, this is basically the equivalent of a president's trial after they are impeached. You see, in the presidential system, you impeach first, which sends the president on trial, and then if convicted, they are removed from office. But you see, that's not how things work in a parliamentary system with a prime minister. The parliament can call for a vote of no confidence for almost anything. It does not have to be legal charges. They just need enough votes to make the motion pass, and then, if a majority of legislators vote against the prime minister, they're out of there. No questions asked whatsoever. And this is one of those very unique differences between democracies that are presidential versus prime ministers. Prime ministers can generally be removed from office for anything. It's a matter of holding on to support in Parliament. And we'll be watching closely to see what happens to Prime Minister Khan on Monday. We'll update all you Lo-Fi listeners soon. Now off to Kenya. In the country of Kenya, President Kenyatta wanted to create a new position called Prime Minister. And President Kenyatta is coming to the end of his second term in office as president and cannot run again. And that election is later this year. But the Supreme Court of Kenya told President Kenyatta, I don't think so. This was a classic power grab move by a president trying to hold on to executive power by creating a new position for himself, and once he's termed out of office, goes into that new position, and it buys him time to create new laws and constitutional changes to run for president again. But thankfully, the Supreme Court of Kenya told President Kenyatta that his move was illegal. And if you're thinking, President Kenyatta, I wonder, does the country's name have anything to do with him, ? Yes, the country was named after his father. If that doesn't put this story into some context, I don't know what will. Next up, to Georgia we go. And hell no, you already know we ain't talking about the U.S. state of Georgia. We're talking about the country of Georgia that's located north of Turkey, Armenia, and Azerbaijan, and south of Russia. And yeah, we're going in that direction too. So you don't have to take my word for it, but what Russia's doing in Ukraine, they did the exact same thing in 2008 to Georgia's northern territory of South Ossetia. And South Ossetia is now talking about a referendum to be annexed by Russia and to join the Russian Federation, just like Crimea did in 2014 when it voted to leave Ukraine and join Russia. And likely, with the two eastern Ukrainian regions where the war started today, they're likely to do that as well. And Georgia, well, hell, they ain't liking this at all. And Russia, they're playing it down. Keep your eyes on Georgia and South Ossetia, people. You may not know it now, but you'll likely know it pretty well pretty soon. Now, we're moving on over to Turkey and talking about the trial of those individuals who are accused of murdering the Saudi Arabian national and U.S. resident and journalist Jamal Khashoggi back in 2018. Inside of the Saudi Arabian embassy in Istanbul, Turkey. And it's been a while since we've heard any news of this situation. Everyone came out against Saudi Arabia hard, like for assassinating him within another country's border inside their own embassy. But of course, Saudi Arabia has always denied these charges or that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia had anything to do with it. And they even had their own trial and convicted some people who they say were responsible. That was a bullshit trial, just throwing it out there. But anyway, Turkey launched its own trial and investigation and charged several Saudi Arabians with the murder. However, the Saudi Arabian government has long refused to extradite these people to Turkey because Saudi Arabia already took care of the matter, so the people must be innocent. Sure. But now, the prosecutor of the case in Turkey is suggesting to the court to move the trial from Turkey to Saudi Arabia, since that's where the defendants are. Sure. Look, this is ridiculous, and this move is all politics. President Erdogan of Turkey wants this whole thing swept under the rug so they can improve relations with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and just move on. And we'll be keeping an eye out on this one for sure and let you know what happens next. This case has been going on for 4 years now. Will it soon be done? Question mark. Now let's head back on over to Peru for the latest update there on former President Fujimori, who was all but about to get out of jail whence last we talked about this story 2 weeks ago. But now, the Inter-American Court of Human Rights, we'll get to that if you've never heard of it before, but the Inter-American Court of Human Rights said, wait a damn minute, nah, let's see the facts of this case first. And what do you think Peru said to that? Well, they agreed, surprise to everyone. I mean, damn. So, the Inter-American Court of Human Rights is the judicial branch of the Organization of American States, the OAS, and it deals strictly with human rights violations within the OAS's membership. But for Peru to actually listen to them, well, that's what's up, people. Well done, Peru. After not so well done letting him go in the first place. And we'll definitely keep you updated on what happens next with this one, peeps. Now let's switch gears a bit and get you that weekend box office release schedule and see what's coming out of the movies this weekend. Stop the music. Encanto wins Best Animated Picture of the Year at the Oscars. Well done. We like this choice indeed. And that is all we're saying about the Oscars this year. And this weekend we have coming out Barbarians, Morbius, Nitram, The Contractor, You Won't Be Alone. And I may actually go see one of these this weekend, though which one? Well, I'll leave that for you to guess. And a last few pieces of news to send you on your way to the weekend. It appears Meta, aka Facebook, has been paying to run a smear campaign against TikTok in the United States. Some interesting bullshit right there. What do you think, people? Who will win? Facebook versus TikTok, right? And I'm curious your thoughts. And the European Union is beginning discussions to start the regulation of fast fashion to make everything more durable, recyclable, and repairable. Pretty cool there. We'll wait and see if this actually becomes European law, though, and how the details work out. And a flamingo that ran away from Kansas in 2005 is found in 2022 in Texas. Bullshit. I call bullshit. How can you tell 17 years later that it's the same damn flamingo? Bullshit. But you tell me, Lo-Fi listeners, bullshit? Or have they found Pink Floyd? And yes, the Kansas Zoo named the flamingo Pink Floyd. Don't ask me. And a last piece of news to send you on your way to the weekend. Have you ever heard of a cryovolcano? And if you have, where would you guess it is? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Survey says, the planet Pluto, and yes, I said planet Pluto because forget those naysayers who would say Pluto ain't a planet, because Pluto is a planet. Oh yes, it is always in my heart, just like these cryovolcanoes on Pluto that spew icy stuff. And yes, I said icy stuff because I'm not that kind of scientist who can tell you the molecular composition of a cryovolcano lava-like substance on Pluto that isn't lava-like because it's hot, and it's not hot, it's cold, it's icy freshness. And I don't know what I'm saying, that's it, I'm done, I'm out, I'm spent, I'm gone for the weekend, but you know how to find me. Check out our blog on LofiPoliSci.com, up at 5 p.m. NOLA time, and it's not a cliche or a catchphrase, it's a lifestyle. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me, it's the we that we be. Talk to you soon, Lo-Fi listeners. Pickering, signing off.